Hello. Today I'm going to be talking about runbooks, what they are, and how to create one. Runbooks are plans that allow you to script or orchestrate the activation of your DR environment in the Acronis cloud. Um, for smaller environments like 2 to 3, 5 servers, they aren't really necessary because it doesn't take very long to activate those. But for larger environments, 30, 40 servers, um, they are almost necessary because now this allows you to activate your machines in an automated fashion. Uh, and um, Not only that, you don't really have to remember the order in which to activate those machines because the automated runbook will do that for you, right? So here, as you can see, I have a list. I have my recovery servers here. So I've got my domain controller, a SQL server, Exchange server. It looks like a couple of workstations. And in order to create the runbook, I simply go to my runbook area here and click Create Runbook. And now this will provide me with a template that I can build out to automate the activation of um, my server environment. So I click Add Step. There's an Add Action button, and there are several actions here that I can take. So these first two, failover server and failback server, relate to recovery servers. This allows you to fail over a recovery server, and then I can create another plan to fail it back. Start server and stop server pertain to primary servers. So these are going to be servers that are running in the Acronis cloud that are used for DR purposes, as a terminal server or an Active Directory server running in the cloud. A manual operation uh, basically inserts a pause into your automated runbook. And a manual operation is used for things that we can't automate. So if there's something that needs to be done inside a machine, once it's operational, like running a batch script or something, um, we can't log into the machine because we don't have the credentials for your servers. So you can insert a manual operation that will insert a pause into the automated runbook, give you a notification that that manual operation needs to be taken care of. And then once it's done, there's a confirm button that you can click on that will allow you to continue with the automation piece of the runbook. And then you have execute runbooks. So you have the ability to create smaller runbooks for groups of machines. Like, for instance, if you wanted to create a runbook to activate a group of SQL servers, you can save that runbook and then insert that runbook into a global runbook that will allow you to add that as part of the larger action. Right? So here, if I want to fail over my first server, I simply click on failover server. Now I can specify my machine. So here I have a list of the servers that are in my environment. Typically, I want to activate my domain controller first. I have some options here. So I can continue if it's already running. And then I can also continue if it fails. So that way it doesn't stop the process even if the machine didn't come up properly. And then after the machine is up and running, I have the option to send a ping to just as a confirmation, and then I can even connect to a specific port. Right. And now after step one, I can add another step. Once again, I'm going to fail over another server, and this time I'm going to activate my SQL server. And once again, I'll ping that address. Here I'm going to start up a primary server. So if I click Start Server, here I have a primary server called Test Server. I can activate that. And now I'm going to add a manual step. And I'll just say run dispatch script in SPP-SQL. And I'm going to add one final step. I'm going to add my Exchange server, right? So now I have a runbook. I can save it. And once I close this, I have a list of my runbooks here. There's the one I just created. If I want to execute this, I simply select it. Here I can even change the name. So I'll just call this test runbook. And if I want to run this, I click the execute button. I can choose whether I want to run this in a test mode or a production failover mode. And then I can even choose the recovery point. I can choose the most recent recovery point on each of those machines, or I can actually add a time and date filter that the system will now activate the snapshot that's closest to this date and time. When I click the start button, the system will start activating the first machine. And once that first machine is operational, it'll start with step 2 and then go to step 3. And then when it gets to the manual step, it'll insert a pause and then send me a notification. And now I can then take care of that manual step, click on the confirm button, and now it'll continue on with its next automated steps. So that's our automated runbooks and how to create one. Thank you very much.